Welcome to Listen Here's the Thing.
Hey, don't get your tits in an uproar. It's going to be fine.
I have receipts. A passionate, biased, and unapologetic show that covers all the things every woman is thinking and we believe you should know.
You be canceled, bitch.
That's an $80 bottle of wine.
So grab your favorite glass of wine or drink of choice as we chat it up, like we sent the family away and it's girls' night out.
Girl, he's gay. What's something that makes a super shit day better for you?
You and wine. We are not judging, but we will discuss.
Do you live by any words of wisdom?
Snitches get stitches.
Oh, hi. I'm just cleaning off my camera so I look that much better. This is terrible. I was on a Zoom meeting this morning and I almost threw up at myself. I was like, God, why is this so close? Oh, look, you can see everybody. It's in my house. Welcome to Listen Here's the Thing.
Right? Oh my gosh. No, well, yeah, because the kids once again don't have school because it's so freaking cold outside.
It is really cold. I mean,
So,
I had to pump gas today and I thought I was going to freeze to death.
right? I mean, I'm complaining about the fact that I'm in Vegas right now and it's 50 because normally it's like 70 and I would love for, the sun to be shining down on me. But I say that I haven't been outside since I landed here on Monday night and it's Wednesday.
Oh,
Because
yeah, it's one of those
everything,
trips.
because it's like a work trip, right? So you're at the convention all day, but then all of your meetups with everybody is at like the Venetian or the Palazzo or somewhere in between. And it's like
Yeah.
that fake Italian outside section. So I should probably just go step outside and get some fresh air.
Yeah, you might need to. After 5 days of being in the stale air, that might be a
my
good idea.
gosh.
Especially the
Right?
Vegas air. I always feel like Vegas air is different. It's like contagious air.
Well, yeah,
It's
because
weird
like in
air.
the casinos, don't they like pump extra oxygen so that you
Yeah,
never
to
feel
keep you
tired?
awake. That's why you never see
Yeah.
a clock. Yeah,
You never see a clock and there's no window, so you have no idea
no idea.
what time
It
it
could
is
be 4 in
outside.
the morning. It could be 3 in the afternoon. You don't know.
Right?
Just
I
keep.
know. I know. So I slipped into a little drunkenness last night, very unintentional.
I
But
love
we
those
were at
nights.
this great little place in the hotel, and the guy made basically like a mezcal old fashioned, but then did like
Oh,
that wood block on top and like lit it up with smoke.
do you like it like that
Yummy.
though? When it's
I mean,
that
am I gonna?
smoky? I mean, mezcal's already smoky, but to make it like smoky, you like
I
that?
mean, I don't know if it tasted smokier, except for the fact that like the first few sips was like having a campfire in my nose.
Right.
But the
Yeah.
presentation's just really
Yeah,
cool.
that's true.
You
And
know,
if you've
it's like
already
a
had
whole
a drink
experience.
prior to that, then you're like, oh, this isn't bad.
Yeah. So, but they were fantastic. And then we went to Tao for dinner and they're great about, having my meal to be gluten-free, but it's a Chinese restaurant, right? So much stuff has like a soy sauce that things are already like
Oh, you can't
marinated
have.
in or something.
Yeah.
So I had this awesome sushi platter. It was so good. So, but I basically ate like 3 pounds of raw fish. That did not soak up my alcohol at all.
Yeah. In
At
addition,
all.
now you have mercury poisoning.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Oh, here's
and
my
then
light.
perfect. And then Chris was like ordering great bottles of wine. So I'm like, well, I have to drink this. Oh, now you look like you're going to tell a
Oh,
scary
I
ghost
do.
story at a
Oh
campfire.
my God. Okay. I don't have a live Kelsey. Your lighting is fantastic. You look great.
Well, I
I
have
don't
like a giant window.
Well, I don't have Kelsey here. And then I just look like a big rash compared to what you look like right now. You look like your makeup is beautiful. Your face is flawless.
So, well,
Anyway,
thanks. Tell me more.
I
I
wish I could just put my hat around my face like this.
Oh, I know. But tell everybody, you were going to go in the studio and film, but
Yeah.
you've got like vertigo ear fatigue
I
or
don't know what
something.
it is. Okay, so here's how it all started. Last
Okay.
week, I felt like I had water in my ear. Like I felt like, when you got out of the pool and you feel like you have water in your ear.
Yeah.
So I called my Chelsea, my PA at Glow, and I was like, what should I do? And she goes, get this stuff. It's probably a wax buildup. Get the stuff to get the wax out, and you lay down. Well,
Hmm.
don't tell me to do things at home because I will do it double or triple times. If it's good for one, it's good for double or triple. I just want to get the shit gone right
Yeah.
now. So I did it 3 times in a row, like they tell you not to do. And
Uh-huh.
then I think it actually got water in my ear. So
Mm.
I went to urgent care and they were like, "Oh yeah, your ear is really fucked up. So we're gonna give you a steroid nasal spray to dry it up,
Hmm.
and then an antibiotic." So I didn't have that before I took off because it was actually the day I left that I went to urgent care, and
Oh,
so
so convenient, right? Never fails.
because I don't plan ahead, so
Yeah.
then I just had to self medicate all through my trip, and then I got back last night. So anyway, that's what happened to me. And now I can hear out of one ear completely, but not the other one. And it's making me dizzy. So that's weird.
Insane.
Hmm.
It's just uncomfortable,
It's
you know?
uncomfortable. I hate it.
Yeah.
But other than that, my trip was awesome.
Yeah. No. Okay. I want to know all about the wineries, and then I want to know about your Korean spa day.
My Korean spa day. So we got there and went to Napa and went to Katie and I have been to this winery before. It's called Hourglass. Some of
Yeah.
my favorite wines still. So this year the cave is open. Remember when we went and tasted before? We had a taste in that Airstream.
Yeah.
So
Because
now
they had
they
a fire,
rebuilt the
right?
whole, yeah. So now they rebuilt everything and we got to taste in the cave and it was just
Yeah.
us. Like we were the only people. There was Amanda, our taster, and Randy and I, and her 2 dogs.
Okay.
And we had the whole cave and this beautiful chandelier. I mean, it was just breathtaking. So she said that you can actually plan a dinner in there.
Oh, fun.
She had the table really low to taste. And she's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, this marble table that they installed in there is on hydraulics. So it can be raised. And then they have dinners. And so, anyway, we tasted for a couple hours with her because she just brought out
Okay.
all of the stuff. And we had, the tastings there are never like, it's not like when you go, I don't even know, some shitty places and they just go, here's and you don't really taste it. These were like
Hmm.
full pours that she goes, here's a dump bucket because I know you guys have to go to lunch after this. So I actually dumped a couple
Oh,
that I
did
didn't
you?
love because
Okay.
I would have been hammered if I would have drank all that wine. So I went
Yeah.
there. We ended up buying a bunch of stuff from her and then went to another place that she recommended. It's called Vita Valiente. And it's this little production company, or not production company, it's a winery. They are so small that the winery is being built right now. And so they do all of the tastings from their house. And so you
Oh,
have to be invited over. Like you can't just show up.
okay.
And
Yeah.
yeah, there it's a really cool story. It's like 3 best friends and they started a winery together and there's significance to the name. I forgot what it is, but go follow them. Vita
Okay.
Valiente. And it was great. So we had this girl named Jessica and stayed there and tasted and then came back and had dinner. Yeah, just hung out in Napa. It was rainy and cold in the morning, but then burned off by the afternoon. And I got a great
Nice.
massage. And then we went to San Francisco, and my friends got me a day at the Korean spa. So if you've never been to one, it's an experience. It's not just rubbing and all of that stuff. It is actually
Rubbing, tugging. Just kidding.
not rubbing and tugging. Although it's a girls only spa, so no
Okay.
guys are there. You are
So definitely
completely,
no
they give you a
tugging.
robe, right? They give you a robe, but like you are naked. And they tell you that too. So like don't go when you're on your period. That's for sure. But
Okay.
they go, so you're in a robe and you're just cruising around and they have these different places that you can go to. They have a wet a wet sauna, a hot sauna, and then they have a pink salt Himalayan room
Nice.
and one room that is heated with like little balls of clay. And
Hmm.
it's like each of them have a purpose, right? So you lay in there. So you go an hour ahead to do all this stuff, and then they call you in.
Okay.
Well, the massage is not like a normal massage. So first of all, I get a body scrub. So they basically lay you on this bed that looks like a hospital bed with plastic on it, kind of like a Dexter, like you're going to be
I was
Dextered.
just thinking that.
And the towel to cover you is about this big, and it goes
Yeah.
here and here,
Yeah.
right? 1, 2 towels. And then they just start scrubbing you, and it feels like they're taking an SOS pad to your whole body. And I've never seen so much dead skin come off my body. And like, just, I mean, your skin feels like like they just scrubbed off and found a new layer of skin. And then in between, they throw buckets of water on you.
Throw buckets of water on you?
Yeah,
Oh,
warm,
that's funny.
warm.
Okay.
Yeah, to rinse it off. And then you have to stand up. So you're naked. You're standing up, and this lady's like showering you off. Now, these Korean ladies that do it are in little bras and like biker shorts. And they're like these old Korean ladies. And this is
Okay.
what they do. I've been to one before in LA. It was much worse of an
Yeah.
experience where they like bruise the shit out of you because they're so rough. But this was awesome. And then they wrapped me up in this tinfoil. I looked like I was going to be wrapped up in like a Jolly Rancher wrapper. And you just stay
Yeah.
there. And then she washed my hair and
Oh,
like
I love getting
scrubbed
my hair
it.
washed.
Oh my God. And then she's like, it's my birthday. So I got to have a 24 karat facial. So she put this facial on
Ooh.
me. And then I was in the dressing room and I was getting ready at the end. And the owner came up and she goes, it's your birthday. I'm going to give you birthday hair. So she curled my hair. They had a bunch of Dysons all along that you could just get ready with. And
Yeah.
yeah, it was a really quick experience.
Oh,
So
that's
it was a great
awesome.
birthday.
I know. How does your skin feel? Does it just feel
Oh,
like
it
super
still
silky
feels like,
soft?
yeah. And it feels, you know how winter skin gets like, I
Yes.
don't know, here. I feel like
So
it just
dry.
feels like reptile skin. And
Mm-hmm.
now, and you douse it with lotion and it still doesn't sink in. And now it's like silky smooth.
Oh, I love that.
I know. We need to
I love
find one
that.
around here.
A Korean spa? Okay,
Yeah.
so when you
So this
go in
is in
these
Japan.
rooms, are you still wearing your robe or are you sitting around buck naked with ladies?
No, they give you like towels to put over you.
Okay.
So like to
Okay.
go in the cold plunge in the hot tub and stuff, you can put on a little towel. You're not butt naked. The
Okay.
only time you're naked is when you're laying on the table to either get massaged or scrubbed.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to be like, sitting in the Himalayan salt room and then look over and,
You have to be,
someone's
so they give you
bushes
shorts. You
staring
have
at
to
me.
be,
Okay.
they give you shorts, but you have to be topless.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you lay, so
I'd be
everyone's topless.
walking around like this.
Oh, well, I know. I mean, hi, mastectomy boobs. I don't want,
I
it's
know,
just
but
weird.
your nipple tattoos are so realistic. Nobody would know.
I
Nobody
know,
would
but
know.
I'm still self-conscious about it. So
Yeah,
the
I get it.
Himalayan stuff is cool because you get all these
Hmm.
benefits for, I don't know, your heart and all that stuff. And then the clay balls, it sounds painful, but you lay on these balls and they just like formed your body and they're heated.
Yeah.
There's heat
Oh,
coming
that
from
sounds
underneath.
amazing.
I mean, I
Yeah.
could have stayed in there for like an hour. It was
Yeah.
it was cool. It was really cool. So anyway, I
So
wonder if Detroit has like one in Koreatown because this one was in
we should look into
Koreatown in
it.
San Francisco.
Okay. Yeah, we should definitely look into it. I'm down.
Mm.
I was on the treadmill in the gym and they were like advertising for all the stuff, like, at the Palazzo, like gym, spa, all that kind of stuff. And they do warm yoga in the Himalayan salt room. Hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do
I-
it?
No, you have to
Oh.
you have to sign up for it, like to either do it privately or like with a group. And
Oh. Well, you should do it and report back.
I know I should, but now I have no time because today is my last full day. Like when I'm done here, I have to go down to the
Oh.
convention and then we have like work events we have to go to and then I fly home tomorrow.
Oh, you do? Okay.
So,
What time do you get home tomorrow?
yeah.
Like late?
Yeah, kind of. Because we leave out of here, I think like noon or 1 and then go
Mm-hmm.
to Detroit. And then I think we have like an hour and a half layover and then fly into Midland. So
Okay.
it's going to be like 10:30 by the time we land with the time change.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
but
Cool.
yeah.
I'm gonna show him tomorrow. Yeah, it was a fun trip. And then I read 2 books while I was gone.
Oh, I didn't respond to your text message about book club. That's the day I leave for New York. You don't have to change the book club date based on me, but
bummer. All right.
I did say,
Well, I read,
no, you're good.
I finished the one book I was reading. I read The Boyfriend. Have you read that yet? It's by
I
Frida
don't think so.
McFadden.
I love Frida McFadden.
You would love this book.
Okay.
Although the ending, I was like, seriously? I don't know.
Oh,
I
I
feel like
hate
they could
that.
have ended it a little bit better. So I read that book, and then last night I started another book on my way home by
Hmm.
Sarah Pinborough. Remember the lady that wrote Sarah? Oh. Remember the lady that wrote Behind Her Eyes?
Yes, that's such a good
Okay,
book.
so she wrote another book, and it's equally as fucked up. And I'm halfway through it. Like I started it yesterday, and I'm halfway through it.
Oh, okay. Text that to
It's
me because
that
I
kind of a
already
book.
forgot the name. I already forgot the name of it and the author.
It's called
So it's, yeah,
Dead to Her. Dead
Dead
to
to
Her.
Her. Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I will check that out. No, I'm listening to your Society of Lies. I really like it.
Yeah.
I think it will make
Can't
a
you
great
picture it being a
movie.
movie?
Yes, 100%.
Hmm.
Speaking of books turning into movies, I'm not ready to talk about Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni yet, but
Yeah, you know way more
it
about
ends
it than I do.
because I'm obsessed with it. But it ends with Us, right? The guy that plays Atlas, so hot,
So hot.
so hot. So I had a Super Dave moment because Chris and I started watching 1923 because I'm on such a Taylor Sheridan kick. I'm like, oh, I have to watch another one of his
Oh,
shows.
that's the name
I
of
tried
it? Remember we were like
1923.
1942, 1877. Don't ask us for any trivia that
Yeah,
you want to be correct.
yeah, right.
Oh no. I'll tell you an answer confidently. It'll be wrong.
Right. So I'm telling you, I know how you feel about it being a little House on the Prairie-ish. It's so good. It's so good.
Really?
I
Wait, who's in
binge
it?
watched it. Harrison Ford,
Okay.
Atlas,
Oh, oh yeah,
uh, the
Helen Mirren, right?
Helen Mirren, and then the hot chick from Landman, the daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
You know what's so
So
funny about her? Her sister was on The Bachelorette.
really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Side
Did you
note.
watch that season of The Bachelorette?
Yes. So Jillian that works for us told me about
Yeah.
it. She goes, you know, that's Cassie Randolph's sister. I was like, no shit. She actually won, and
Oh, really?
she ended up with a guy, Colton, who ended up being gay. I mean, so much fun fact.
Whoa!
You know who
Whoa,
I'm
whoa,
talking
whoa, whoa,
about?
whoa, whoa. Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
So
Okay. I
Colton was
remember
the
Colton, and
bachelor.
yeah, he was like a football player, right? And then
Yeah,
he ended up
he's
being
really
I
cute.
remember who he is. I don't remember who the girl was.
And then the girl
But
that he ended up with was Cassie Randolph, which is the girl in the Taylor Sheridan's movies, her sister.
now I have to Google her. What was it? Cassie Randolph?
Yeah, they look alike. Should I
Ugh.
turn this
The thing
off? It's just I'm bugging myself.
Oh yeah, I remember her. Yeah, she's cute. I don't think she's as cute as her sister.
No, her sister's adorable.
So beautiful.
Hmm.
So beautiful. And she plays a really like sweet girl in this
Yeah,
show, not the
yeah.
raunchy one that she is
Oh,
in Landman.
okay.
Um, it's so good. So Chris and I watched the first two episodes before we left, and then I just downloaded the season to my phone. And since I had a late flight out to Vegas, I just kind of binge watched it on the plane. Now,
Oh,
I did doze off a little bit, and then I woke up and there was a booby scene on my phone, and I was so
were you
embarrassed because
paranoid?
always get paranoid. So then I'm like hitting like the 10-second thing because I'm like, I don't want people judging me on the
You don't want to
plane.
be that lady watching porn by herself on the plane.
Right? I'm like, clearly that they could see that this is a high quality show and this isn't Pornhub. But
Or you just want to kind of flash around and go, it's 1923. It's 1923.
attention. So yeah. But unlike the last time I was on a flight and a guy was basically like flogging himself to horror movies next to me, the man I sat next to this time was like so paranoid of like touching me, like just like so respectful because he was a big guy and he was in the middle seat and he just was like this the whole time. And I'm like, that's really uncomfortable to be so stiff. But I'm glad you're not trying to like hog the armrest or
Right.
invade over to my side. So
Yeah. That's worse.
but oh, and then I'm getting on the plane in Detroit, and this old dude he has like a little rascal thing, and it collapses down, and he's trying to put the cover on it so that they could come and grab it and put it under the plane. And
What's a rascal thing?
like a moped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's people ahead of me, and this man is obviously struggling, and nobody is helping him. So by the time I got like up to the corner, I was like, "Can I help you?" There was absolutely no way he was going to be able to put this cover on. So,
Aw.
so there I am, like helping him put it on, and then this other guy feels bad because I'm like lifting it up and I'm trying to put the cover on it. His M&Ms that he has like this little snack pouch on the side, like dumps out. It's all over the floor. I'm like, I'm so sorry about your M&Ms. He's like, it's fine. So then another guy came along to help, and then we got it all set up for him. And I get on the plane, and there was a few people who were like, "Oh, you're so nice. It was so great of you to help him." And I wanted to be like, "Yeah, asshole, because you walked right past him. It didn't
You're like,
help him,
well, I mean, yeah, that's so
right?
rude.
Pay it forward a little bit." So
Speaking of helping, your dad, this is why his name is Super Dave, went over to my
what
mom's
happened?
today because her pipes are frozen.
No, really?
hmm
Oh,
So
that
she's
sucks.
like, well, I mean, I couldn't, what am I going to do?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can do this.
yeah.
Super Dave.
Dial 1-800 Super Dave.
Exactly. So anyway, thank you, Super Dave. You're the best. We
Oh,
love you.
yeah,
And we
no,
got the best comments from people on our
I
Instagram about Super Dave.
I
Everybody needs a
know.
Super Dave in their life.
They do. They do. And if you don't have your own, he'll be back on the podcast. We'll share him
We'll share them.
with
You
you.
don't get them
Oh my
for
gosh.
the time that we get them though, for helps.
No, that's right.
No way,
That
man.
is right. So, um, so anyways, back to Atlas in 1923. So he's in 1923. Great character in that show. Super hot. He's like
Okay.
Indiana Jones, kind of. But do you know that he's going to be playing the husband in Verity?
I think I did know that. Yes.
Like he's kind of, I don't know. I've only
He
seen him
seems
like
too
he's
young, don't you
and
think?
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So it'll
I
be
always pictured
interesting.
that husband as older. Well, who's
Yeah.
Verity again? Who's that going to be?
Verity is uh the girl from Mamma Mia.
Amanda Seyfried?
Oh, wait. No, I'm confusing movies. I'm terrible. The Housemaid. He's going to be the husband in The Housemaid.
Who did you just say? The husband in what? Verity.
The Housemaid. I said Verity.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
Verity. Verity is the guy from like the early 2000s movies. Josh something. We talked about this.
Oh,
I
Josh
forget his last
Hartnett.
name. Yes.
Josh Hartnett.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And Anne Hathaway is Verity,
Yes.
right? And then
Uh-huh.
who
Yeah.
is the girl, the housemaid?
All right. Well, that's Verity. We're back to
Oh
Housemaid.
my God. See, I'm dizzy. I can't hear. So classic.
Right. The only thing we got
Wait.
going for no, it's not the same author. I was gonna say like, oh, it's the same author. It's not at all.
Okay, we got to start doing, Kelsey. We need one of those screens. Like, do you see that meme when people are watching a show and like the son has to put up a screen above the TV to tell his mom, like, yes, that is Brad Pitt.
Okay.
No, he was not in that one movie. Oh my God, I'm so confused. Okay, let's start all over. Verity
Okay.
is who?
Verity is, was it Josh Hartnett? Is that what his name
Hartnett
is?
and Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway and I don't know. Let me Google it. I forget
Okay.
because it
And then
Verity.
Housemaid is the hot guy from
Housemaid is Atlas. Yes,
House.
but still
Yeah.
same. Like, yeah, yeah, it's gonna be good. Like, because there's the twist there, right? Like he starts out and you just think he's like the super amazing guy, and then
Charming. Yeah.
yeah, flips a switch.
Mhm.
So it will
They're
be
both
very interesting.
similar. If you think about the guy characters in both of those, they're similar.
Oh, so back to Verity, Dakota Johnson.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah. Okay.
If you enjoy our banter as much as we do, show us some love. Like, rate, follow, and share us with your soul sisters, your friends, acquaintances, random strangers on the street, your mortal enemy, and your family. And hey, tell us what you want our next episode to be about. It's like it's girls' night, but it's for all of us. Cheers to laughter, insights, and moments that matter. Let's keep this party going.
Okay. So are you doing any fun dinners tonight in Vegas?
So tonight we have an event for Winchester.
Mm-hmm.
So like all the production that we like done for them like plays like up on a video, and then they're doing their podcasts, like we do their podcast for them. That's going to be live at their event, and like they have like anniversaries for like certain ammunition and all that kind of stuff. So we'll be at that, and then Erin, who I work with, her birthday's tomorrow, so we're going to go out and celebrate her birthday.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's
So
fun.
I think she wants to go to an axe throwing place. So, oh my God, totally forgot to tell you this. So when I landed, I got in a cab and I'm on my way over, and I was just having a conversation with the cab driver, and I had made a comment. I'm like, oh, I'm too old to party till like 3 a.m. I'm going to go back to the hotel. Meet up with my husband. I'll probably have a glass of wine and then just go to bed. So, she's like, you are not too old. She's like, I just dropped a lady off at the airport. Came here to celebrate her 80th birthday with her friends. On her 80th birthday, went to Chippendales, got on the stage with the Chippendales, took all of her clothes off, and was dancing with them naked with nothing but a boa on. She's like, if she can do that, right? She's like, if she could do that, you can party until 3 a.m. I'm like,
Done.
Yeah. And then I'm like, I realize like nudity is fine at some establishments in Las Vegas, but do they just let patrons get up on the stage and dance naked?
Yeah. They don't give a fuck. Vegas, anything
Right?
goes. You want to be naked on the strip? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
but like, like when you've been to like a bachelorette party, like the stripper at my bachelorette party, like he had a beautiful body and everything, but his skin was just like clammy. Like I didn't like touching him. I kind of was just like
Why
in my
did you
chair,
touch him?
like,
Let me get my dog in.
because he was like dance groping me while I was sitting in a chair. Like he's just there. And then I'm sitting there, and I'm not a small girl. And he just like whips me up and then puts me on his shoulders and is just like dancing around like the room. And I'm like so uncomfortable. I'm like, ah! Oh my God, it was so funny. But it's just awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like romanticized like in films when like they go to like Thunder Down Under or Magic Mike. But I'm just kind of like, I'm scared.
It is weird.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, don't touch me.
Well, and then I'm weird about germs. So then I'm like,
Mhm.
how many chicks have touched you today? Like, gross.
Yeah.
So
Thousands.
or dudes,
Money.
not judging, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money.
Oh, money's so dirty.
Money's so dirty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you should see me like, because I have to like, you shake so many hands like when you're at like a convention, right? Just my hands are so dry from the amount of hand sanitizer that I put on them.
Why don't you just do one wash after you shake hands? And
what am I gonna do? Run to the bathroom? Like, no, because you're like in one booth, like talking to somebody, like doing that, and then you move on, to like see like, your customers or clients and do all that kind of stuff. And then when I walk out of their booth, I just pull it out of my purse.
You do one after each booth. That's nice.
Yeah.
You're nice for the next person you have to shake their hand.
I am nice for the next person.
Accumulate all the shakes and then go wash your hands.
No, and then when I like offer it to like my fellow employees, you know what I mean? And they were like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna be like, really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I never hand sanitize between handshakes.
So, I won't even walk barefoot on hotel carpet. Like I have to put shoes on. Grosses me out. Yeah. Okay. I'm super weird. Yeah.
I do know that about you. So I got this package, and we should tag her on this, Living with Landon. And I just brought out, I got a huge package, which was awesome. She
she didn't just voluntarily send it to me. I actually signed up for it. She's sending out these happy boxes. So I signed up for it and I randomly got it. Well, anyway, one of the gifts were, look at all these lip glosses. They're
Fun.
tart. I know. They're so good. Look at these colors. I don't know if you can see them.
No. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
So
what's
anyway,
cool
I've
is
been trying that.
you saw that on her Instagram, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'm like, is this even real? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it actually is, and she sent it to
actually
you.
is.
Like that's so
She's
cool.
so awesome. She's amazing. I love following her. So I'm trying each of these, but made me think now, Patrick Dempsey?
Yes.
You do, McDreamy.
Yeah.
His wife is a makeup artist, and she just came out with her whole line of lip glosses. They're called Jillian Dempsey, and
Okay.
they look cool. I might try it. In fact, our friend Jen said, "Why don't you get them all and try them on your podcast and see which ones you like?" So I
Oh
might, I
yeah,
might buy a
totally.
few.
Yeah.
I love a good lip
First of
gloss.
all, Patrick Dempsey's going to be 60 years old, and he is to die for gorgeous.
He's hot.
Still.
He's gonna be 60. How old is he for real right now? Is he like 60?
Yeah, he's 59. He was born in 1966.
Oh, he's a year
So,
older than Randy.
so he is, yeah, January 13th is his birthday. So he just turned 59. Oh, where are we gonna go for Randy's big birthday?
I don't know. I was just asking him that. He goes, we have a long time. I was like, we don't though, because
Do
we
we?
have to plan it.
Right? And then depending on like how epic he wants it to be, sometimes you kind of have to start planning early.
Well, and he also got shafted because his 50th, I had breast cancer,
Oh,
and
yeah.
his 55th that I was gonna do up really big was COVID.
COVID. Hmm.
So he never really has had a big birthday. So we'll figure it out.
Listen Here's the Thing is inspired by Be Alive. Are you ready to share your passions and creativity with the world? At Be Alive, their mission is to build brands and inspire people to chase their passions. They're always searching for dynamic storytellers and creators with a passion to join their team.
A team of dreamers, creators, seekers, united by a common passion for adventure and creativity. If you want to join the Be Alive creator community, maybe shop for some fun Be Alive merch, or catch up on all Listen Here's the Thing episodes and blogs, head over to Go Be Alive and join the Be Alive family. Be Alive, it's that simple.
What were you going to tell me about Bree and Zach Bryan?
Oh, okay. So another story that I have been obsessed with, but she is now in the swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated, and
Ah,
apparently
as she
she,
should be. She's hot.
as she should be, she's a great body, right? She is doing like these interviews. Now she doesn't say his name; she just says my ex. But thank God she didn't take the 12 mil because Homegirl is going to be making so much more
Oh my
money off of
God.
this.
Yeah.
But they actually approached her last year to do it, and he kiboshed it and told her not to do it. Uh-huh. Talk about
Wow.
gatekeeping.
No
Hmm.
kidding. Have you
So
finished Let Them by
I
Mel
have
Robbins?
not, I haven't. Have you?
Yeah, I just finished it.
Oh, you
It's
did?
good.
Okay.
Yeah, but it just reminds me of that whole situation.
Right. But you would have thought last night after a couple of my mezcal cocktails and the way I was like talking about the let them theory to people that not only did I finish the book, I've actually had conversations with Mel Robbins. So I'm like totally vetted on all
By the end of the
information.
night, you're like, I co-authored it. She's just reading it for me on Audible.
Right? The best is
Mhm.
that if you were there next to me and I did say that, you would just be there drinking like she did. It's true. I was there. Watch the whole thing go down.
Really. Yeah. I'd be like, yeah.
Oh my
So
God. Okay, but how do you feel about your queen, Taylor Swift, being dragged in to Justin Baldoni's lawsuit? He's
I
not
don't like
suing
it.
her, but he's
I don't
bringing
like
her
it.
up as an example.
Well, that is my theory of proving why. I don't know. I feel some way about this case because, like, so our friend Patty, who's an attorney, commented today on her
Hmm.
theory of everything, which I loved.
Yeah, I'll
But
pull it up because it was
okay,
a brilliant comment.
well, and I kind of have to agree. She brought it up. I didn't, she sees shit like this
Hmm.
all the time. But
Right.
the fact that he's so just out there about the whole situation makes me think something weird about him.
Yeah. So this is
I'm
what
not saying
Patty said,
she's
and it
totally innocent, but
I think there's got to be truth to both of their stories
hmm
for sure. But Patty wrote, so I haven't done this yet, but I have to tell you that all of the things he's doing now are not helping his cause in my eyes. In my opinion, if you have a valid claim, you argue about it in court. If you don't have a valid claim, you argue about it on social media. It says she filed her lawsuit and has kept her mouth shut. He seems to be doing damage control and following through on his promise to ruin her.
hmm
And I was just like, this is a great perspective. Because I do feel like he's, putting it all in the media. But then sometimes it's like, is he really doing it, or is it his PR and his lawyer that are doing this whole thing, and he's just like standing by and they're taking control of the whole situation? It's
Yeah.
just that when a couple examples come up, and like she made a thing where she felt sexually harassed because they were literally in a scene where they're supposed to be like all lovey-dovey and super cute, and he's the director. He's like, this is going to be over to music, right? So they weren't
Yeah.
in character while they were
Oh,
doing
is
it.
that
They were kind of
stuff that
having
was
a
leaked?
conversation. Yeah. So they were kind of having a conversation, but I mean, it gave honest laughs and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know.
She's
I'm not an
she looks,
actor, so I don't know.
but she because you could hear the sound in some of the videos,
Yeah.
and they were laughing just about life stuff.
She
It wasn't
seemed
like
very comfortable in the situation.
yeah, and she wasn't
You
like,
know?
I fucking hate you, I will take you down, but
hmm
smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
So I
genuinely
don't know. It'll be
laughing.
interesting. All I know is if this truly, truly, truly goes to court, I will be sitting in front of my computer with popcorn watching the whole thing. I will not just be waiting for sound bites on Instagram. Like, I'm so vested.
I
I feel
wonder.
like I should probably be in the courtroom,
I think it should be televised, like the Johnny Depp situation.
right? Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
it better be. There's
I
no way
know.
it's not. There's no way it's not.
Yeah,
So,
I wonder where it'll be done.
okay, I don't care what side of the aisle you sit on in politics. Melania Trump looked fire at the inauguration. That hat just gave me some
Chef's
boss
kiss.
bitch vibe.
Although, did you see some of the comments?
Well,
They
yeah,
said
I
she
mean,
looked like the Hamburglar.
the
And
thing
now
is,
I
the
can't
internet
unsee it.
always
Now
wins
I
with
can't
comments.
unsee it. But she's
No,
gorgeous. She's a
yes,
model. That's how they met. She's a model.
right? Yes. I
So,
mean,
and she's a
one, she's
fashion
just a
icon.
beautiful. She is. She is.
Yeah.
And I love that she is. I'm going to wear American designers.
Yeah.
You should. You
You
are the
should.
first lady of the United States. You should. That's great. I love it. But yes, the comments, the internet always wins. Sometimes I'm like, these people are really witty. Like, I can't even believe you came up with that. But oh, that hat.
And
But
Ivanka, like,
the
gorgeous.
best meme I saw about her hat was someone was like, this was her view walking to the inauguration, and you could see like the floor and
Uh-huh.
the velvet ropes, but then it was just like black box on top. It was like her hat was like this, covering her eyeballs.
So true.
So,
I thought
but
it
I
was
love that.
classy. Very classy.
Right? I did
Yeah.
too. I did too. Did you know Jessica Simpson's getting divorced?
No. Who's
Right?
she?
I
Oh,
did.
she's married that ex football player.
Yeah. So they've
Um,
been married like 10 years.
yeah. Where are they
Yeah.
getting a divorce? Is it because of her parents?
Uh,
I'm
no, I
kidding.
don't know. It like,
Remember how they used
yeah.
to interfere all the time when she was married to Nick Lachey?
Well, we watched that reality show. That reality show was completely fake. Their marriage was falling apart by the time they started filming it.
Oh, did we ever
Yeah,
talk
I
about this?
listened to her book. So
Oh,
she reads her book, and which is fine and great. But when she gets to parts where she was probably very emotional when she was writing it, so she
hmm
like acts out like being choked up. I don't know.
Oh
It just that
God.
seemed a little cheesy to me.
Yeah,
I'm being very opinionated, but yeah, it seemed a little cheesy to me.
yeah.
But it was just interesting to know because I was a newlywed at the same time,
hmm
so I'm watching it. And then, I mean, her and I I think we're the same age, or she might be a year younger. And, you know, I'm like, oh, we're kind of like in the same boat. Like, I don't live in a mansion in Beverly Hills, but I feel like we're kind of in the same boat. And then to realize that her thing was just, you know, a bamboozled fake thing the whole time. I don't know.
Yeah, that sucks. He was so cute too. I mean, he's still cute.
And that
he just shouldn't sing.
I mean, who, Nick Lachey? No, he sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, there was karaoke at one of the bars last night, and I was, you know, feeling no pain when we walked in.
Did you do it? Did you do karaoke?
So I'm like, so do you know any show tunes? And the guy's like, just scan the QR code, because they had like a little band. It wasn't like it was
band
queued up.
Oh my God, Katie.
Yeah. And then I kept calling the other guy that was like doing the drums and stuff, Vegas Lin-Manuel Miranda. And nobody knew who Lin-Manuel was that I was with. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know who Lin-Manuel is?
Didn't he write Hamilton?
Yes. Yeah. So then I'm like,
I even know that.
Good for you, Meko. So I'm Googling it and I'm like showing it to everybody. And he's like, oh no, that guy totally looks like him. But really, you don't know who Lin-Manuel is? So anyways, the guy at the piano was like, scan the barcode and those are the songs you can do. Well, I didn't see any show tunes in there. And they only had 2 Bob Seger songs. And I was like, I don't want to sing these Bob Seger songs.
So did you pout in the corner?
Kind of. Yeah, a little bit. But the great thing is that, you know, a couple of the guys in our group were like, Katie, I feel like you're totally valid for having these feelings. Like, right?
Did anybody
come on now,
sing?
get with it. Yes. So this same dude kept coming up, singing songs I've never heard of before. And he was so monotoned, but I think he was having fun because he kept going back up to sing.
Did he think he was going to get discovered? I hate it when people try to sing karaoke as if there are like 100 different Hollywood scouts in the audience that they're auditioning for. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, sing like shit like the rest of us, like you do when you go to karaoke.
Oh, my voice is so bad. So
No,
bad.
it
And I'm
isn't.
sure, oh my God, it's so bad.
Everyone's is bad. Like,
I think just
karaoke.
because I love, like, you know, musical theater and all that kind of stuff and how beautiful everybody else sounds, that if I can't do that, then I'm not doing it at all. So I'm like,
you're better suited for a lip sync. Yeah. Or when you go to New York and do that thing on the piano.
Yes. I know. Oh, I know. I asked Chris if we could go to Marie's Crisis. I feel like that's a hard no, but I'm going to get him drunk and see if I can get him to go.
You asked Chris
that's
that?
The plan. To go to Marie's Crisis? Yeah, because we're going to be in New York next month.
Yeah, I know, but why did he say no?
I don't think he was feeling the vibe.
That's not his vibe.
Yeah, not really. But we're going to see Cabaret, and then we're going to go to dinner, and then I'm going to get him drunk at dinner, and then talk him into going to Marie's Crisis. That's my plan.
Okay.
That's
a good plan.
Stay tuned. Right? I think it's a fantastic plan.
I haven't read any headlines lately, so I need to catch up on that.
Yeah.
What else have you read?
That J-Lo is keeping her $5 million engagement ring. First of all, I didn't even
from which
know
engagement?
Ben Affleck.
Oh,
they
were married. So wouldn't you think it's fair that she kept it?
Oh, I totally think it's fair that she's going to keep it. But I didn't know it was $5 million. Well, and I haven't read like what their divorce settlement's like at all. But I mean, they're both pretty wealthy people. I don't really think that they would like go after each other's money. It's not like when she was married to that dancer.
I think.
I would think so. I think that that you would just kind of walk away and be like,
right,
you're good, I'm good, keeping the ring, peace out.
Yeah, we're good. $5 million. Although when I was engaged before, I gave the ring back.
But you didn't get married.
That's true.
You made a good point earlier. Like, they were married.
But I had friends that were like, why are you giving it back?
Did he try to tell you that you could keep it? Or he was like, thank you?
No, he didn't say no.
Yeah.
For me giving it back, you know. What am I going to do with it? Glow Medical Spa is Mid-Michigan's premier med spa for skin rejuvenation and anti-aging. The trained nurses and estheticians at Glow specialize in non-invasive facial aesthetics such as toxins, fillers, and lasers. Glow is ranked in the top 1% of all providers in the U.S. for Botox and filler, as well as Black Diamond Icon status for Hydrofacial.
Glow Body specializes in body contouring with Ensculpt Neo, Emcella, weight loss clinic, and therapeutic massage. Book an appointment today at glow-skinspa.com.
Okay, so you said Ricky Lake? That's a blast.
Oh, so
We're
that
talking about her
guy
later.
that like does the medium who like draws on the
Tyler
paper.
Henry.
Oh my God. Yeah. So he told Ricky Lake that her house was going to burn down like 3 months before the California fires.
But he didn't say it was because everyone's house is going to burn?
He did not. He did not.
Hmm.
I don't think he got that full intel.
Do you believe in that? Like, I want to so bad.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Like sometimes when I listen to mediums like on somebody else's podcast or see them like on a show, so I have to say, like television shows, it just seems kind of scripted.
It seems cheesy.
You know, so I don't really believe television. But so Kristen Cavallari has her medium on all the time on her podcast. And they talk about like believing. Yes, she does. Mm-hmm. She's very big into that. Signs and all, everything. And I just don't know how I feel about that. Because one, I don't want to live my life to you saying, oh, on, August 25th, a part of you is going to die. Well, I didn't realize, oh, my finger got slammed in the door. Look, and my nail fell off. I don't know. Whatever. Just making that up. But yeah, I just wouldn't want to hold myself to someone's fortune telling. And I think that's the scary thing about knowing your future. Because now that you know that, what if you're doing stuff that keeps it from happening?
Yeah. Well, that's different than a medium though, right? Because that would be a future.
Well,
and sometimes medium talks about their past.
Or like the dead
happened. Yeah. Where and I kind of believe in that. Like I saw one, for Glow, we had one come to our retreat, and that was wild. I mean, she said some shit that I was like, what?
But was it just the two of you? Like you didn't do it in the group with everybody?
Oh yeah, she took us individually. And for me, I remember her talking about like my dad, because my dad passed away, and my mom, and my grandma who had just passed away. So it was weird.
So is there anything that she said to you that you're like, okay, my dad and I are the only two that would have known
that know that? No, there was nothing significant. And actually, I had to bring up the fact of like, I'd like to know how my dad, I'd like to channel him somehow. And and so she said she did, but there was nothing significant. It wasn't. But plus we didn't have a thing,
I would just want to show up and just sit there and just stare at her and be like, all right, bring on the dead. Let me know what they have to
coming?
say.
Who wants to see me? That would be cool to do. You'd be like, just sit back and be like, stand in line. Who's in the line?
Yeah, right? And then she's like, yeah, no one showed up. Nobody wants to talk to you.
I don't know what to tell you. Should we give it another 10 minutes? Maybe they're just on their way.
Or like when you see people reaching, they're like, I'm coming through with like an M name. And it's like, oh, well, the second letter in my mom's name is an M. Could it be her?
Yeah.
You're just like reaching for things. And it's very far-fetched. And then they're saying things, and it's almost kind of feeding you questions so that you can give them more information. And then all of a sudden.
There's probably a class you can take to try to figure out how they do it.
Or like tarot card. Yeah.
Tarot card.
But again, different interpretations. Like there's multiple meanings to each card. So what do you want to believe?
Yeah, all that stuff. I want to believe in it so bad, but
I know.
I don't know. The jury is out.
The jury is out. I got nothing for knowing my future, right? Because I just want to live every day, like loving my family, loving life, trying to do the best that I can. So I wouldn't want to know anything about my future. But yeah, I mean, if somebody special to me wanted to, I don't know, belay on
Would
down from heaven and have a chat, I mean, I'd be down.
Would you want to know your death date? Yeah, I
No,
wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
no. And I don't want to know how I'm going to die either.
Me
I
either.
wouldn't want to know that.
I know some people want to.
No,
No,
no. And I
thank
wouldn't
you.
want it, or anybody that's special to me. Like, I wouldn't want to know, like, when they would pass away either.
So on that note, let's talk about the Blake Lively case. What do you think is
Well,
going to
I'm
happen?
just so obsessed with it. I don't know. It has to go to court.
To court.
But at the
You
same
think?
time, I feel like some of the stuff that he's bringing up, I read it, or I don't read shit, to be completely honest. I just watch it on Instagram. But
Yeah.
I feel like he has valid stuff. But then now Patty's completely thrown me for a loop, where I'm like, okay, well, now I see that maybe, it's just damage control and smoke and mirrors and,
Yeah.
trying to,
I don't know.
I mean, not that we're all the jury out here in the world, you know what I
Right.
mean?
But we are.
No matter what. Yeah, right. But to actually say, like, who's guilty and who's innocent,
Well, right.
in a court setting. But regardless, Blake Lively, I'm sorry, it's out there. Like, you're not a kind person.
You're not nice. She's like
You're not nice.
this generation of an Ellen, it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, and I think they have so much money, which gives them so much power. And in this
Mhm.
Hollywood scenario, you don't know how many times they've been able to, like, have this bullyish attitude to get what they wanted in,
Mhm.
film and Hollywood and all that kind of stuff. And now this guy's kind of like, yeah, no, you're not going to do this to me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong
It
person.
really I wonder if she is working with Diddy. I mean, it kind of put his shit on the back burner.
It could be. I mean, nothing would surprise me.
I
Smoke and
know.
mirrors. Smoke and
I
mirrors.
know. What
Right?
is going on with him? I haven't heard
But
anything. Have you?
she called herself Khaleesi, and that Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds and Taylor Swift were her dragons.
I know. That was bad.
So, yeah. Oh my God. Did you watch the finale reunion of Salt Lake City?
No, I haven't even watched the finale show. You can tell me.
Meko.
I'll watch it. I'll still watch it.
So you've been trying to, like, I can't believe that you don't watch Salt Lake City, blah, 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 blah. So I was trying to catch up on Real Housewives of New York, and I fell asleep.
Okay.
And I woke up, and because Peacock is like, oh, because you watched this show, we should probably pop this one on.
Right.
So I woke up to the final episode of Salt Lake, and the
So you
chick
hadn't
that
watched anything before that?
but you really didn't have to. The one
That's
chick,
really sad.
you didn't. Like, that was all I needed to know. The reunion pretty much summed everything up for me.
Okay.
But there's two new girls that I didn't really know. And one of them is she, like, in PR maybe, and they thought that she was part of, like, the Greek mafia.
Oh, no, she's a hairdresser.
The divorced one or the
Angie?
married one?
The married one. Angie?
She's a hairdresser?
Yeah, she owns a hair salon.
Oh, okay. I did not get that from the reunion.
But they did think she was in the Greek mafia.
Okay, so yeah, she was very upset and she thought that was very damaging. Is Morgan the divorced one with the kids?
No, that's Brittany.
With her brother-in-law?
Oh,
Her name?
the black lady?
I don't know her name. No, I don't think she was new, and, like, her mom was really mean to her. Did you actually watch The Real Housewives
I
of Salt
watched
Lake
the whole
City?
thing, but I'm trying to think. They're not. Oh, Bronwyn. She's
Nope.
new.
Mm-mm.
She's
No.
the only new one this
Her name
season. Or Brittany.
I don't remember her name. Anyways, she turns out to be Reality Von Teese. I
Oh,
think that's
that's
how you
last
pronounce it.
year. Yeah.
Oh, did I watch last year's
I
reunion?
watched last year's reunion.
Oh, here I thought I had like great dish. That's
Now
why
I know
I
who you're
didn't.
talking about. Now, yeah, she's
Oh,
off the
okay.
show.
So that
She's
was
off the
last
show.
year.
Yeah, that was last
Oh,
year.
oh my
Yeah.
God. Because they were talking about Jen Shaw, like everything was pretty current. And I'm like, really? Huh. But
So
the
funny.
fact that my main thing is if Jen Shaw was such good friends with the lady that owns the skin spas, she
Oh,
punched
Heather?
her.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
she punched her. She had a black eye. And they
And
were
then
like
she lied
talking
about
about it and coming up on camera.
it.
Right?
Hmm.
First of all, you and I would never punch each other in the face. But second, I'm sorry if you did. Draw on the line, not covering that up. I mean, these people must have been really scared of
Right.
Jen Shaw. If you're just going to be like,
No
okay,
kidding. Yeah.
God, you're
I
a
can't think.
Mexican. And I'm like, this
And
is
I'm
so
like,
juicy.
God, I wonder what happened.
Not even the right season.
Not even the right season. That's okay. I got what you were
Figures.
throwing down.
Oh my God, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
but that was wild last year when that all came out. That she was the one behind all of the Instagram shit,
I mean,
trolling.
kind of a modern day gossip girl.
Yeah.
XOXO.
XOXO. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I know. It's weird. But I can't wait to watch the
Bananas.
end of this one because it's kind of juicy too.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because you're you're talking about. I'm like, no, I don't know who that is. No, that person's not in
Ah,
this. Well, that's because I watched
wrong
the wrong
one?
season.
Yeah,
Whoops. Whoopsies.
that's funny.
So yeah, I mean, I'm caught up on New York now. Um, I mean, the Puerto Rico trip seemed pretty crazy.
Oh, did
But
it?
yeah.
Ooh. I'm not
So
caught up
yeah,
on
a
that
lot
at
of
all.
ups and downs. I mean, I realize that some of these chicks aren't friends in real life and they just kind
Yeah,
of hang out
kind
with
of put
each
them
other for the
together.
show. Yeah. But
Have you watched Beverly Hills? Are you caught up on that?
I am not caught up on Beverly Hills, actually, I don't think.
I'm not either. I'm
So
like one episode behind, I think.
yeah, because the whole thing about there was no episodes during like that Christmas break, then it's almost like
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about it.
Well, I'm at the point where Kyle admitted that she texts PK.
Oh, I did see that. I
Yeah.
did see that.
And then they were
But
like,
then yeah.
it's just
Well, I
memes.
mean,
And then she actually lied about it, kind of.
yeah.
They made a bigger
I
of a
mean, if I
deal
was
out of it than
Dorit,
it
I'd be
was.
pissed.
I'd be pissed
Oh,
either way.
sure.
I'd
Yeah.
be pissed either way. I'd be like, why don't you make a decision? You pick a side. Because we've all had divorced friends and you can't be friends with both of them. You just can't.
No, you try, and then there's always someone who's trying to move on and someone who's super bitter, and
Hmm.
sometimes you can't hang out with the super bitter person.
Or
But
sometimes you just have to dump both of them.
well, I have no plans on getting divorced, but you better pick me.
Obviously.
Um,
Obviously.
so
But yeah, that would be hard. Like, what would you,
mhm.
you know,
Well, and
the fact that she
you
was
bonding, you're
texting
going
him,
through this together. And I
I
feel like
know.
both of your ex-husbands are gonna move on pretty quick because that's just
They already have. In fact,
yeah.
they're on social media, they're out together all the time. So if I'm
Yeah.
Kyle
See?
or Dorit, I'd be like, let's go out. Like, we're single
Uh-huh.
now. Let's try to
Yeah.
pick up some old dudes.
Yeah. Right.
Are you ready to transform your body and mind? Rebar Fitness Studio in Midland, Michigan is what you're looking for. Rebar isn't just a fitness studio, it's a community where strength meets serenity. Whether you're flowing through a yoga sequence, sculpting with bar, or unleashing your energy in a work or pound class, Rebar Fitness Studio offers something for everyone. Their expert instructors create an inspiring and supportive environment that will have you reaching your goals and loving every minute of it.
Elevate your fitness journey, join Rebar Fitness Studio family today, and discover the workout experience you've been waiting for. You can go to rebarmichigan.com and use code LHTT15 to receive 15% off a punch card or monthly membership.
So next week, no, it's not next week. In 2 weeks, I think we have Jody
Bromley.
I know. I'm so excited about that. That's
Yeah.
super cool.
So Jody makes bracelets. Yeah, or she makes jewelry that she repurposes from designer bags, and so she'll take the G off the Gucci pair of shoes, and she makes something out of it. It's beautiful. And
Yeah, like
her
necklaces and
yeah,
bracelets. So pretty.
Harper
Yeah.
J Designs. I think that's her
hmm
handle on Instagram. So I can't wait to talk to her about it because I grew up with her, but I don't know how she got started in it, which is fun
No,
fact.
it'll be super interesting. Very interesting. And then when she releases new pieces, because it's like she only gets like so much stock, really, because she's not
Hmm.
like going to the merchandise mart to like get all this stuff.
Yeah,
You know, as soon as something goes up, it's gone.
it's gone.
Like you go to her
It's gone.
store and there's just a lot of stuff that just, it gets sold
Yeah.
right away. Well,
Yeah, and I think she makes a limited amount of anything, right? And they're all
hmm
unique. They all have to be.
Yep.
They're all different from each other. So
Well,
it's
yeah, you
really,
basically had like a custom piece, which is
yeah,
super cool.
cool, cool. She must be very creative. Mine would all look the
Yeah.
same. I'd be like bead, 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 different color bead.
Yeah, no, I'm not creative. I'm creative in other ways.
Mm-mm.
I am not
Right,
creative that way.
exactly.
Oh my gosh. So for your birthday on Saturday, for your party, I got I'm gonna take the clock off the wall in my kitchen, and I got where we could go up behind us, go to a screen, and we could like take mug shots. Um and yeah, I got like all this stuff. I'm so excited. So
I'm excited.
I'm gonna put it
I'm
all
excited.
together.
I can
Yeah,
come over
right?
early. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm just excited. I think it will be fun. So
it'll be
I
fun.
actually, when I was leaving, the Penns were flying in from visiting their son for his
Oh
birthday,
yeah.
and Elliot was with Wendy. And I told her what we were doing, and she's like, "Oh," she knew exactly the cold case thing that I got. She goes, "Oh, I've done that. It's hard,
Oh
really hard."
no.
And I was like, "I'm not worried. Detective Meko will solve the case." But you can go to the website and it gives you
You can
clues.
cheat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. But
Perfect. Oh, that'll be fun. I can't wait. All right. Well, have fun tonight on your last night in Viva Las Vegas.
I know. Are you doing anything fun? Oh, your ears
My
bothering you.
ear hurts. No, I'm not
Yeah.
doing anything fun. I can't wait to crawl up on my couch and do nothing. Actually, I'm tired.
But yep. So we come home tomorrow. I teach bar Friday morning.
Yep. I'm coming.
Yeah, and then have your party. Have your party on Saturday. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. Oh,
yeah.
and the
No,
Lions lost. I'm so sad.
I know. I know. I
But
really
did you
hold
see
them.
the new
I
head
want.
coach for Chicago?
No, who is it? Is he hot?
He's yeah, well yeah, he's cute, but he's the former offensive coach for the Lions. He's the new head coach
Oh,
in
really?
Chicago. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we'll
You got
see.
a
We'll
good
see if he can
one.
bear down next year.
You got a good
I know.
one.
I hope the Buffalo Bills
I do
go and
too.
win the
I
Super
want them
Bowl.
to win
You
too.
know, they
Little
haven't
Josh
been to the Super
Allen,
Bowl
so
since the
cute.
'90s. So cute.
Hmm.
And no, they deserve a win. The Chiefs need to take a seat. Bye. Like we're over it. We're done. I feel like
Well,
unless you live in Kansas City, you're going
yeah,
to be annoyed if they win.
exactly. And
My
they're
opinion.
just getting these calls that are like in their favor. It's odd.
hmm Like
Maybe
I
they'll
don't
just
know
get
fuck all about football, but no, not into it. I got nothing for the Chiefs. Like I want an underdog to win, you know?
I know. It would
So
be great to see the Bills win, or at least
yeah.
go.
But I
That'd
did
be awesome.
send Michelle and Skelly my Fly Eagles Fly video
I would
after
even
they
love it if
won
the
the other
Eagles
day.
went, but they go a lot too. Obviously,
They
we love
do.
Philadelphia.
But no, it's just funny because the only reason I would want them to go is because I just want to sing the song.
Yeah, and Michelle will be sending us a video. Fly, Eagles, fly.
On the way to
Yeah,
victory. Yes. No, it's just fun. And I feel like the Bears need a song. I mean, I'm going to make one up and try to get it to be popular in the
they
city of
have a
Chicago.
song, Super Bowl Shuffle.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess. So, all right, my
Someday.
darling. Well, I hope you feel better now that you have your medicated
Thank
nose
you. I have my
spray.
medicine in my nose and doing all of it to try to, get it pop.
I know. I need to
So
go
hopefully,
find myself some filling greasy food because all
You
I had today was a
hungover?
green juice. Yeah, kinda. I
Mm.
mean, I feel fine. My head just feels foggy.
Yeah.
I just need food. I mean, I literally just ate fish, drank my face off, and then woke up this morning. I went to the gym and just like walked on the treadmill and then just did like some machines just to like work up a sweat a little bit. And then I turned the bathtub into a cold plunge.
Oh,
So,
God.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but all I've had is a green juice and like
Oh,
this
yeah. You
little
better go get
protein
some
thing.
good food.
I'm gonna go like to In-N-Out or something.
Take it. Yeah, take
So,
an Uber to In-N-Out. It's like an exit away.
I might. Yeah, I might actually do that. So, all right, my darling. Well, I love you, and I will
Love
see
you.
you in a couple days.
Okay.